How do you define a call, by the way? Let's just do a quick brush up.
So call option is anything that you have the option to buy something at a certain price. So it has like, convexity. So there's upside optionality in a call option.
So what's your motivation to get a buy? So what's your motivation to buy a call option?
So the motivation is you kind of believe that something's going to go up, like the stock price of a company is going to go up. You can buy a call option.
So you believe or
And
you
if
don't believe?
you believe that the stock is going to go up, and so you've essentially have the option to buy it at a cheaper price if the stock does go up and pocket the returns from there.
My whole point is that why don't you buy a stock if you are
Uh,
really
yeah,
optimistic?
because it's a levered bet, so you can have the same underlying quantity for lesser amount of money, I think. Yeah, so that's why you buy an option.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. So when you say that you have a call option, this call option actually gives you a right to execute. If you are buying a call, in derivatives, the nomenclature goes as if you are buying something, you are long.
Yeah.
And if you are selling something, you are short. So when I say that you are buying a call, you are basically long a call.
Yeah.
And when you say that you're long a call, it clearly means that it will give you a right, but not obligation. Not obligation to buy to execute the transaction.
Yeah.
And why is that? So, and that's a whole bigger motivation of buying an option is because when you say that you are long a stock, let's say let's talk about NBCC, right? The stock price is 100 rupees. While you think that the stock price would go up, and then you can obviously buy a stock worth rupees 100, right? But just in case it goes down, when you invest your 100, you have invested 100 rupees, and what if the price gets half? Your equity is worth rupees.
Yeah, you're downside protected over here, like your losses are protected.
However, when it comes to call,
yeah,
and the premium that you pay is pretty less. So let's say for a strike price, and I'll come to that in detail. Let's say for a strike price of 105, while the current stock price is 100, the call premium is 10 rupees. It's not really 10, but 3 rupees.
Okay.
So effectively, you only have to spend 3 rupees to get the right to execute a transaction when the stock price goes up to 105. Right? Now let's just quickly look at how does it really works. So obviously, when I said that the strike price is 105, basically you have paid a premium for a situation when the stock price goes above 105. So that's your strike price. While the current price is 100, as I said.
Right.
And I said that the call premium is 3 rupees.
Yeah.
So effectively, you will execute or you have a right to execute your trade when the price goes above 105, which means that when you have a price which is 100 Is it too thin to look at?
No, I can see.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 100. This is 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. Right. So while
Yeah.
till the time till the time you have the price 105, you don't have anything. Basically, you don't make money. So basically, I'm saying that it's a flat line. However, the moment it increases from 105, your profit starts increasing along with the stock price.
Yeah.
So this is called as you are long a call. One thing I'm trying to make a point here is that this graph that I just showed is basically a theoretical graph. Why am I saying it's a theoretical graph? Because we didn't look at a point where you effectively paid 3 rupees as premium. How about that? So let's say and obviously I just missed to tell you, every option has a time to maturity. Because think about this, right? Everybody knows that the world is moving forward. So obviously everybody knows that the price is going to go above 105 someday. Right? But the idea is when.
Yeah.
Right. So in that case, and the seller, obviously, even he's taking the risk in selling you this, because what happens is when you say that the price gets 110, the assumption here is that when you are long a call, somebody is short a call. By the way, a lot of people get confused, and then you also let me know, and don't hesitate to tell me. A lot of people think that the opposite of long call is short call. A lot of people think that, right? But it's not. It's not. The opposite of long call is short call. Think about this. If you are paying money, somebody is getting money.
Yeah.
Right? So the point I'm trying to make over here is that when you say that if the price goes 110, the assumption goes that somebody who has got the premium, will effectively have to buy the stock at 110 from the market and give it to you for 105. Right? Somebody who is short the call would effectively buy the stock from the market at the same moment at 110 at the time of expiration and would hand it over to you for 105 because that's agreed price. Right? So before we look at the short calls payout, let's just think about what if the price is still 103 by the time it expires. So think about this. Let's say the time to expiry, the time to maturity is 3 months. Right? But then this 3 months happen after 3 months when the time is 3 months, right? But you paid the premium right away.
Yeah.
So you effectively -3 immediately.
Yeah.
And that goes out of your pocket. Which means when I say that your payoff is 0 till 105, it's not effectively 0, it's effectively -3. You are at a loss till you break even.
Yeah.
Now, even though the price is 105 and I said, okay, after 105, your profit starts increasing, right? But that's actually your profits theoretically, but your payoff is not at 105, but effectively at 108.
-3.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Right? And hence, you will see a parallel line along the curve. Right? So your payoff, when it comes to profit and loss, your profit at 110, your profit at 110 is going to be how much? So this is how it goes. There's a formula, and then we should all keep note of this formula.
Okay.
For a call, obviously for a long call, the profit that you can say is max of st minus x, comma 0.
Yeah.
Right? So in this case, you can put any number in this and then you will see what the result says. Let's say when it is 103. So it is max of 103 minus 105, which is our strike price, and 0. Obviously, the max of minus 2 comma 0 is 0.
0.
Right? While in that case, when I say it's 110, so it's going to be max of 110 minus 105 comma 0, which means it is 5. But then be mindful of this, that this is just your payoff, but when it comes to profit and loss, it is inclusive of your premium that you paid. So effectively, your profit is going to be 2 rupees only at a price at ST is 110.
Got it.
And be mindful of the terminology. So they use the terminology S0 as a current price. In this case, it is 100. They said C, small c, as the call premium, which is 3 in this case. They say ST in this case, which is 110 or maybe 103 that we discussed. And time to expiration, obviously, it's T, which we said it's 3 months. Right? Now, one more thing before we wrap up this topic is when I say that we are a long call, and I said if you are giving money, somebody is taking money, and when the price would improve, when the price would increase, your profits will increase. At the same time, somebody who is short a call, again, his or her payoffs are 0 till this time. And the more the price would increase and your profit would increase, his loss would increase. That's the reason we say it's a zero-sum game. Right? And similarly, if you really want to go to get the profit, etc., and then when your payoff for a long call looks like this, obviously, when you made a loss initially, somebody actually made a profit.
Right.
And the payoff should be like this. Right? So this becomes your short call, and this becomes your long call.